back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Gino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Slapping my fingers, then reaching for my grabbing my wallet. Straight from the dick. Punching in, shawty got a jerky leg. On the best, we don't feel that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Morstead will get us started here. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. This will be a Saints first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
First and 10, here's Shuck. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Around here with Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. They'll go again here with Kamara. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's shot. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one for a save.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run here with the rookie. And this one blown up. Good serve. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Alfred Collins on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run here. It's Neal. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They'll run straight ahead with Miller. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Trying to finish this opening drive from the 3, 3rd and goal. Miller, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal.
A 22-yard
This
attempt.
about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over on 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the pool of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in that. Put me in the ground, turn me into hash, want to carry down.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
To throw is Shuck. Pushed out to his right. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. His first touchdown of the new campaign. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
49ers, nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll put Ayuk in motion. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. 1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Vernon Broughton able to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearson. And they'll get this one down to the much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Out to his right. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Stern. And the Saints are going to get the football at their own 40.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Chuck. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Now Shuck. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Sanders is good. Saints are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Rangers? Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Marquez Valdez scaling the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drive. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead, as he's on to punt for the second time. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is shut. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 46, here's second and 8. To throw, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they will finally run him down. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 32 yards.
San Francisco.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he will dive into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. Now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed.
The Saints take
And
over
he stopped
first and
at
10.
25. The drive will begin then. It's shut. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Completion. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
19 tight. Here we go. Back to 60. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards.
A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. From the gun, it's shot. This one is caught by Deron Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Hey, motion.
Here once more, shot. Getting him inside the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Throwing again, shot. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 10. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 1. Again, it's McCaffrey.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Try again. It's second and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. He's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Third down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First and 10, here's Shuck. Caught downfield by Campbell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Project, this ain't what you want.
19 Tiger.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, and Shuck. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be marched out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 29. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Brings up
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. The kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And the decision to bring that out of 4-1. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The 49er first down.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here comes 2nd and 4. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. Back deep for Olave. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown 6. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Purdy on first down. Scrambling to his left. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And you know we don't
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Forced out wide. That one taken in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this 14.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Shaheed now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Again, up the middle with Kamara. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The rookie out of Georgia, Michael Williams, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Shuck. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Camara. And some good blocking at the point of attack. I'll pick up on 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Third down, and here is Shuck. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
A bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Gripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib where the collide. But really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Play action, it's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Neal gonna try to punch his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
They'll indeed go, and he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Forced out wide. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll be forced out right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Chase Young. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To the air, a shot. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistake of who it is.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Once more, shot. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Niners are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the 49er 1st down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are back within 6.
34. 49ers 28.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the Saints.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar running up the